Managers organise stuff, leaders, they set the vision. Management is not leadership. Leadership is setting the destination. So what are the qualities that inspire people to follow a great leader? That's the question we pose today of Kati Hempenstall. Now, Kati is the co-principal of Bell Property Cornubia, and she leads from the front as an expert negotiator, marketing strategist and business owner. Leaders create culture by defining what behaviours are and are not acceptable, by saying what they believe and then backing it with action. Kati joins us in just a moment with her leadership insights.
I think what people really look for in a leader is somebody who they can aspire to be like, who inspires them. I think it's important to lead by example. So, for example, for my team, I wouldn't expect them to do anything that I wouldn't do myself. I think they really understand my work ethic, and because I have such high expectations of myself, they understand where my expectation for them is coming from. So I'm first in the office every morning, last to leave at night, and I think that they respect that, and I think that that inspires them to be better. I really think that what makes a good leader, there's a number of things. I think first of all, having open and honest communication, having open forums within the team so that they can feel that they are heard and supported. They need to trust you. I think showing a strength of character, being able to make those difficult decisions at times when they needed to be made, I think they're the key elements of being a good leader. I think the most effective way to communicate with my team around what my expectations for them is to firstly inspire them, to motivate them, and then to reward them. So having those open lines of communication with them and in a fun, mutually respectful environment, I think that's the best way to get across my expectations within the team. One of the biggest challenges leaders have is around how to manage their high achievers. This can be a bit of a minefield. I think that having that mutual respect is really, really important, and just setting those boundaries around what's acceptable, what's not acceptable. I think for us, maintaining our brand standard is really important, and not letting them sort of stray too far outside those parameters, but still giving them a lot of respect, a lot of support where they're needed, and having them feel as though they can still come to us even though they're successful in their own right, but having that open door policy I think works really well for us. Leaders really need to have a focus on how to move through into the future, and part of our goal structure for the coming year is to continue to build our teams within the office. So we have adopted a structure within my office of building teams, so we no longer subscribe to that lone wolf kind of agent mentality. We try and build agents from within our teams. So we have little pods where we have the lead agent, and underneath them we have a co-agent or associate agent. We then have a lead generator and a prospector, and then we have the admin support sort of person. So we really train and coach our agents through that system, and we just find that that works really well. So going into the next 12 months, our focus is on building those teams, so bringing in another, maybe having 2 lead generators to bring us into more doors, and building the pods for the next team. So one of my lead generators has now worked through that process. He moved into the co-agent role, and now he's just been given his own area, and now we'll start supporting him so that he can get himself to that level of having an assistant or associate underneath him. So definitely growing our teams and growing more teams within the office will be a focus for us. My insights for success would be really a focus on education, training and coaching and mentoring within our office.